Good Saturday morning, YouTube modeling community. Pappy here at West Georgia Rides and Customs. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the AMT 1978 Ford F100 4x4. I've been building here. I think this is update number 2 or 3. I think it's 3, I believe. But we've got a lot of progress done on it over the last week. A lot of things. We've had a cold spell here in Georgia. Which is not uncommon, but for it to be in the 30s and 40s for 3 or 4 days is kind of uncommon. Kind of hampers the painting on a lot of my builds. So, and of course, I paint out in the garage in a paint booth out there. So I'm kind of limited if it's below. Let's say if it's below 50 degrees out there, or if it's even 50 degrees. Let's simplify that. I do not spray at all. I might go out there and, if I'm doing interior work or thing like that, just, small stuff like that. But if it's requiring a base coat or a color coat or a clear coat, forget it. I ain't even spraying anything. So we've had some days above 50 in the evenings where I can go out there and make a little progress on this truck. And we were able to get everything taped off. Well, we got the white sprayed last week. This week we got everything taped off for the second color coat, and we got a lot done. I'm just proud to say. We're gonna move this up here a little bit. We'll dissect it as we go along through here. Everything's was taped off. I've still got some. Still got a lot of, I'll say touch up, but I got to tape up the trim for the, for the windows in the front. As far as the black trim around it, got to do the window in the back. We got all that done. Everything, the red turned out very nice. I really like this color. This is a TS18 metallic red from Tamiya. And I sprayed this straight out of the rattle can. I've got lazy in the last couple of builds. I decided just to do straight out of the rattle can. But I used all Tamiya products, so that's I don't have to worry about per se any crazy reactivity as far as I'm not crossing. I'm not spraying testers and spray. This is straight acrylic lacquers that I'm spraying. So everything from the primer all the way up to the base coat, all the way up to the clears. I even did Tamiya TS13 on this instead of mixing up some 2K clear on this. But color, oh my gosh, man, this red, it really pops. And it's really festive for this time of year. Here it is, just a few weeks before Christmas, and doing this red and white and things like that. Boy, I just really got me into the Christmas spirit. So everything, I haven't buffed out anything yet. That'll probably be sometime today. It's been like 3 days since I've sprayed this, so we'll get everything buffed out maybe this evening. The truck, this is, I'm doing this build for a friend of mine, that had an original truck just like this. He found some photos on Pinterest, that he said looked exactly like how his truck, the only difference was the tires and wheels, that he had on this, but he said this is the exact same color scheme, and trying to, get it duplicated, was relatively easy. I looked at a lot of pictures like that, seeing where everything was at, so. But we've got, as I said earlier, we got to do the trim around the front windshield ring, the rear window, things like that. We're going to do bare metal foil to the vent windows here. This spear, Scully, give me a hand up through here. The spear that goes down this body line down through here, and the marker lights, things like that. We're going to do that in bare metal foil, and that way, that way when we get everything, dialed in, everything will look pretty accurate to the photo that he sent me. We'll dissect this down. The hood, this, of course, this clear just, oh man, it is just it's clear. Look at the reflectivity on that. It just really, I am so pleased with Tamiya products. Let's move this forward a little bit. The rear trunk, Fred, this ain't a car. Everything as far as the bed and everything, there's what we did up under that. Just base pretty much a color code. We did the black trim down the bottoms here as far as black. Looked at a lot of photos on original cars or original trucks like that, and duplicated that. Same thing with the rear tailgate. Also, we'll do the badge, the Ford badge down through there, and some chrome bare metal foil. We'll get that done after we get finished with the buffing process. Pull the cab off real gently. There's everything as far as the cab. Turned out very nice. Everything is pretty shiny. This thing, I could just look at the there. You can see the metal flake coming out right there. Man, I tell you, the metallic, that just a beautiful color. And everything got everything right there done. Now, as I was saying earlier, I'm going to take this chrome trim all the way down through here. This will be a chrome bare metal foil, so we'll get that. And then this marker light right here, we go over it with bare metal foil, but I can't remember if the orange or the red. I think this is the red light up here, side marker light. So we'll go over that with some clear red once we get the bare metal foil down. And we're back to the frame that y'all seen in the previous videos. Still haven't done any progress yet. So, but with everything moving forward with the build like it is, we're not too far from the finish line on this one. I did paint the bottom of the interior tub, and as far as the pure white. Sprayed everything inside. Got it taped off where I don't get overspray on the outside of the interior tub. But I did flat black in here, and reason being because this interior is going to be red. The only reason I did this was Scully, hand again, was right in here where this door card or this door panel. This is black, and it's going to be black on mine. And I'm going to get this taped off right in here. I'll tape it off this evening. And then we'll come back. Once we get it taped off, I'll shoot this interior again with gray. And then we'll come back over this with the poppy red, the flat red. And we'll get that. That way when I peel that off, that'll have that black accent right there. And then with the interior, I've already got the seats. Still got to do a lot of detailing to the interior. I always like to have my interiors really. We're going to put some wash on the seats. This is the poppy red. It's final. We'll put seat belts in here for him, and we'll get that and the steering wheel, of course. So we'll set all this off to the side. The only other pieces I've got to show y'all is the battery. Just did a little detail, painted it black, put red tops and silver. Hard to see right there, but that's. I'm not going to wire and plumb this thing. Not really going that extensive with the build, so we're going to leave it at that with as far as how detailed we're going to get. The other thing is the rear view mirrors that goes on this. He had this style windows, or I call them California mirrors. I don't know why I call that West Coast mirrors, whatever you want to call them. I've already got these shot in a gloss black, and we're going to go over this with the AK Super Chrome. We'll chrome these bad boys out and put them on the side here. But that's where we're at with this right now. This has really been a fun build. It's one that's I've read a lot of negative articles and vlogs about this particular AMT kit, but overall, I mean, it's a fun kit. If you're when you go through a kit like this and you find its flaws, you just work around them. I mean, that's part of the building process, and that's the fun of it for me, is not trying to find the flaws, but going through there and working around each one and turning that kit into your own. But when I'm done, this is going to my friend David that I work with. Really looking forward to giving him this build for Christmas, and we're just a few days away before that goal, for that deadline. So we'll get everything possibly wrapped up on it soon. As soon as I do get it finished, there'll be a final video on this for y'all to enjoy as well. Appreciate all the comments and everything, and everybody following along with this build. And as I always say, stay tuned to this guy's channel for updates on any of the builds that you've been currently following here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. If you need some of these great detail parts that Matthew sells over MCV Products, go over there to mcvproducts.net. Pick you up some of that great stuff to bring your model to life. And if you're not got anything to do at the bench, sit here and listen to my friends over at the Scale Model Car Podcast. Lucas C., BG, Jason, Chuck, and all those guys, all the antics that they're going on, they're talking about all these this great hobby that we have going on right now. It's a great time to be a modeler, especially during Christmas. Man, it's almost like being a kid again. So, and as I always say, guys, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Pappy out of here.